Finding the perfect home starts with RE/MAX.com, which features charming cottages, bungalows, homesteads, hideaways, and abodes. Conveniently located right in the heart of everywhere. Also includes 5 million bedrooms, 4 million bathrooms, plus every type of floor, staircase, fireplace, period detail, and some of the best schools anywhere. Find the listings you love and the agents who can get them at RE/MAX.com. That's the sign of a RE/MAX agent.
The season is in full swing. Let's take a look at this week's RE/MAX Big Three games. We start in Missouri with a battle of two Northland schools that have seen a lot of each other over the last few years. Smithville hosts Kearney in a rivalry battle that features teams that have won Class 4 state titles in the last 4 years. Kearney hits the road looking to avenge its last loss when Smithville beat the Bulldogs in Week 3 of the 2023 season. Kearney has been dominant in wins over Fort Osage and Grandview, not allowing a point in either game. Smithville has matched that with shutouts of Raytown South in Week 1 and Truman last week. One thing is for sure, the shutout streak is coming to an end for one team, in which should be one of the best games of the week. The next RE/MAX Big Three game is another playoff rematch as Platte County travels to Fort Osage. The Pirates hit the road with an offense that has scored in the 50s in their wins over William Chrisman and Grain Valley. Platte County can beat you through the air and on the ground. Fort Osage counters with a defense that held Kearney to 7 points until turnovers on offense late in the game pushed the number to 21 and shut out Belton last week. The Indians' challenge is on offense, where injuries have taken out key positions, so another strong defensive effort will be needed to take down Platte County. The final RE/MAX Big Three game is in Missouri is at Blue Springs South, where the Jaguars host Lee Summit. Tigers bring a big play offense that has led them to wins over Liberty and Blue Springs the first 2 weeks of the season. South counters with a defense that frustrated Liberty North and South's 21-20 loss and shut out Park Hill South in 68-0 last week. The Jaguars will lean on that defense and a running game that has rolled up big numbers the first 2 weeks. This is a big early season battle between teams that are looking to make noise this season in Missouri Class 6. Let's jump across the state line and take a look at the Kansas RE/MAX Big Three games. We start with a Thursday night EKL Sunflower League game as Olathe West welcomes Blue Valley West. The Jaguars hit the road looking to bounce back from a tough 25-21 loss to St. Thomas Aquinas. Blue Valley West played well in the back and forth game, only to come up short. The Jaguars will look to get their offense going against the Owl squad that held an overmatched Shawnee Mission West to just 6 points. Olathe West's offense was equally impressive, scoring 54, jumping on the Vikings early and often. This is a key Class 6A matchup that could be a playoff preview. Our next RE/MAX Big Three game is an all-Catholic school contest as St. James Academy heads to St. Thomas Aquinas. The Thunder are coming off an impressive 44-8 win over Bishop Miege. They take on an Aquinas squad that earned a tough 25-21 win over Blue Valley West. St. James' offense was dynamic, jumping out to a big early lead. The Saints counter with an always tough defense and an offense that hasn't missed a beat even though it replaces 7 starters from a team that won the Kansas Class 4A championship game last year. This game doesn't need any more hype, but it could be big for the winner come playoff time. Our final RE/MAX Big Three game of the week is a matchup of two of the biggest programs in the Metro as Mill Valley hosts Lee Summit North. The Broncos have been one of the best teams in Missouri Class 6, and they hit the road to take on the 5-time Kansas 5A champs in Mill Valley. North has gotten 2 big wins to start the season, but they will need to clean up some things to turn in their best performance. Mill Valley won a shootout with Olathe South to open its year and had some mistakes of its own with 4 fumbles in the game. Both teams are loaded with outstanding players, so the team that plays the cleanest should have the advantage. Remember, you can find the RE/MAX Big Three games each week at PrepsKC.com and on the PrepsKC YouTube channel.